everyone. So we're back, and then now let's get started. But before getting ahead, I would like to just tell you about today's guest. It's Prasanna Medisetti garu, who is going to talk about the Enlightened Masters. So officially, I think she'll also be joining us for this meditation, and then later on, let's have a good conversations with her too, and listen to all her wisdom. And today it's going to be again the channeling meditation with the light healing. And completely today, I felt that we really have to focus and know completely about the health healing, because that is always something that one can do to himself. So instead of just going to hospitals and how fair it is. Have you ever thought of it? How fair it is, just throwing your body on someone else. So why can't we just learn? Why can't we just know about our bodies and heal ourselves? So how important it is and what best we can do to heal. So let's try to know, and let's all just try to follow the instructions in this guided meditation, only just to be so clear and to be on the same pace. So shall we start? I think it's time for us to start. So let me just play the some beautiful music for all of us. Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me? I think my voice and music both should be visible. So just a second. Just a second. Yep. How's it? Yep. So can you hear my music and voice? Okay. So yep, let's get started. And the posture is again same, the most comfy posture, the most comfortable posture. Wherever you are, please be seated, take your place, and all you got to do is just close your eyes, relax your body, relax yourself, and then cross your fingers, cross your feet, and close your eyes, and just observe your breath, the just natural and soft flow of your breath. So let's all just get started with it. Relax yourself. Just relax your mind, relax your body. No worries, just the breath, the soft, natural, and tender breath. Come back to yourself. Come back to your mind. Come back to your body. Wherever you are, just come back to yourself. You don't have to scatter yourself all the way very far from you. You're so beautiful. You're the most divine soul. So just come back to yourself. Don't scatter any parts of you. You need yourself. You need all your attention. Just be with your breath. Do not worry about any kinds of thoughts. No thoughts, no worries, just the breath. Let's all see the kingdom behind the silence, just the kingdom of truth. Just the silence, just the breath. Very normal. Slowly, with the state of no thoughts, we become our breath. absolutely with the no mind, no thoughts, just all the attention only for yourself. Just a beautiful silence behind our eyes. And this silence is the divine space in you. In your divine space, from there, from bottom of our hearts, and with a true intention, let us all invite Dr. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji Garu. Let us also invite Mahavtar Babaji. Let us invite Lord Buddha, and the Goddess of Mercy, all the 7 race masters, Galactic Federation masters. Let us even invite all the Universal Astral Security masters. Your divine space, your silence, the state of no thoughts is the golden space. That's the space we have all been looking at outwards. Now it's all in. Just look inside. Travel as much as you can internally. You're always the best you can be. Have no thoughts. Just do not have your attention there. with any wrong thoughts of health, fear thoughts, tensed thoughts, the negative rushing thoughts entering into your mind is the only easiest way to enter into your body. So let's absolutely have the neutral state. No thoughts, no worries, no diseases. Your body is a temple and you have a divine space within because you are a divine source, the Paramatma, part of it. Say this to yourself: I am worthy of perfect health and well-being. We all have to remind ourselves that we are not just the body, we are not just the temple. There is a God in there, in the temple. We are not just the body, we are that. Every body has a capacity and is capable of healing on its own. That is why we sleep every day. We recharge, we rejuvenate. With meditation, we relax our minds, we heal our minds. With the sleep, we recharge our bodies. Today, from now, from this moment, absolutely, you should know that you're capable of getting healed by yourself. Your thoughts are the easiest way a disease entering into your body. So never believe in there. You're weak, you're unhealthy. No, not at all. You're just the living consciousness, capable of healing unlimitedly. Not just the healing, the heal and the growth. Release all the strengthened energy into your body from your mind. Release all the strength. Just in your divine space, find a largest diamond pyramid, a largest shining diamond pyramid. Take yourself, take all your bodies, walk in there to the diamond pyramids. Seeing it, admiring the diamond pyramid, your eyes have become the shine. Just go in there and please be seated right under the tip of the pyramid. Just start meditating. See that there is a star on the tip of the pyramid, sending light rays into your body, a thin light ray, a beautiful shining ray coming down to the top of your head, entering your body, spreading all over. Just be open. Be in the absolute acceptance. All you need is to surrender with no holdings. But Lord, forgiving, accept the light. Spread it all over your body. Be open to receive. Do not stop. Let it reach every cell in your body. The health star the shining star. Just accept the glitter, all the glitters of the star in the form of light in a ray. You feel so relaxed, so calm and cold, just the chill vibes. Repair every cell, heal every cell in your body. You need 8 hours of sleep to heal your body unconsciously. Now you have all your attention, all your focus, all your consciousness. It's just a matter of accepting. Do not open your eyes. Just follow the process. Just be with it. All the masters we have invited, the energies they give, all together are in the form of the star. As you accept the light, as you spread it all over your body, say this to yourself. I am a full receiver of the life giving energy of this universe. I am a full receiver of the life-giving energy of this universe. I am the one with healing forces of this universe. I am the whole and I am the well. I am forever grateful for my body's ability to heal itself. I am fit and abundant in terms of health. I am immensely grateful for the health I enjoy every day. From bottom of your feet till top of your head. Start spreading it. Start filling all the star glitter beautiful glitter. They are the biggest shining bodies of this universe. Say this, my body deserves to be healthy, so my mind is to be. Listen to your body. Feel all the star glitter. Feel all your legs, your body, your hands, throat, and head. All the 9 borders, one after the other. Fill all the star glitter. Cleanse it. Just the star glitter. Say this, believe in this. My body is healing right now. I am in the process because I am absolutely selfless. And there is just love for you, for everything. Love always heals. Love always helps in accepting. My health is my priority. Ask yourself to forgive for hurting your body with inappropriate food, inappropriate drinks, for inappropriate medicinal chemicals. Your body don't need any of them. It's a life consciousness. It needs live food, not the dead food. Every day should be a healthful day. A healthful mind can give you a healthful day. My health is my natural state. I am full of radiant health and energy. I am always full of energy that I want, that can heal, and that can take me forward for my growth. You have all this star glittering energy entering into your body. You can utilize the absolute energy in whichever way or whichever form you want. Light is a form of an energy, the star glittering light. We all know this fact better, that energy can be neither created nor destroyed. It can be changed from one form to the other form. Now you choose how you want to use it. Why can't we better use it for a greater health, a greater body, a greater mind, to just cooperate and coordinate with the divine soul for the divine purpose. When everything you understand about your body, about the functioning, and that is when you reach to the state of no death. Always be ready, always choose to heal. There is no particular time fixed for us to get healed. It's all the moment we accept, we get healed. Stay gentle with yourself. I am a priority. My health and healing matter. Just start surrounding with a star glitter around your body. Form a layer, let it form a layer around your body. As you fill it in, let it spread an outer layer, a beautiful shining star glitter. And it's the time, now it's the time for healing. Just release all the thoughts of illness. Break all the agreements that you have made with your rush thought patterns. Stay focused to have the valid and wanted thoughts. Your thoughts are the only simplest way to enter into your body. For any virus, any disease, so be aware. That is why we need to filter our thoughts, cleanse our thought process. There are many healing elements in this universe. Start aligning with what you feel comfortable. Start accepting with lots of faith, with lots of belief, and with lots of selfless love. With the utmost grateful. Say this to yourself. I embrace my body's wisdom. I am proud of every second in this lifetime. Cheers to your life. Everything is going according to your plan. Let's all not be so small. Let's all be bigger than the illness, bigger than the disease. Let your spine, let your astral bodies cleanse everything. Let them do all the surgeries they want in your body. Just give it to your astral body. Let it help you carrying a clean and healthy body. Healthy, your health is no different than healing. Healthy says, heal thigh, heal yourself means healthy. So you need to heal yourself. With the utmost faith, utmost trust. Accept all the energies from the star, from the pyramid, in whichever sources you want. Fill the light in your spine, all the glittering light, accept it to your spine. Feel that. Feel the energy flowing, the star glittered energy in your spine. All the way your spine till top of your head. At the back, just feel that. There is something entering into your body, like your breath, to and fro. Just feel the flowing energy in your spine. Just be there. Feel that for some time. Leave the layers of your illness. Just stay with the bliss, stay with the glitter. Like the city lights, see yourself, all the bodies shining all around. Just stay with it, embrace it, live in it, and live with it. Do not open your eyes, and it's the time to be grateful for what you are and what you did and what you are going to be. With a selfless heart, with lots of love, say thanks to all the masters who have helped us in this. Let's even thank the divine space, the diamond pyramid, and the beautiful shining star, and the light, the star glittering light. Out of all, mostly and most importantly, thank yourself, thank your divine space, your body, mind, and soul. Thank all of them. Thank all of your bodies. Thank your spine. And a big, 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 huge thanks to your breath. Something which is making you alive. With the grateful, with the gratitude, just be with the energy. Just connect yourself to Maha Avatar Babaji. Maha Avatar Babaji's energy, the love energy, the grateful energy. Just feel that. Just feel a boost up. Always you end up your meditation only with a smile, with lots of silence behind it. It's the sign and symbol of a greater and higher achievement that you have made successfully. You have started taking yourself ahead. Why not with a smile? And the gesture of smile helps you releasing a lot of peaceful energy and chemicals in your body. That's absolutely fine. Though you don't feel like smiling, force yourself. Force yourself, and the smile can change your thought. Lots of thanks to everything, and lots of thanks for everything that was in this hour. As you are comfortable, according to your comfort, you can slowly place your hands on your eyes for at least 5 seconds to open your shining eyes to see the world with lots of good health. So I think welcome back. We had a very good meditation, and okay, take your time and slowly you can relax and start showing all your focus in here. So, yep, today's our special guest is Prasanna Medisetti, who is going to talk about Enlightened Masters. So, let me give a small intro about her. And she's Prasanna, and who joined the first batch of computer science professors, worked in Anantapur, Hyderabad, and Kurnool in different positions from assistant professor and head department of computer science and academic officer, and in charge of IT for collegiate education, chief information officer for higher education, project manager in good governance, and executed many projects in health and education. So ACE and home departments. And to pursue her career, she moved to the United States in 2008 and got introduced to meditation in one of the Sai Baba group guided by Sharat Babuji. But as she moved to Houston, Texas in 2010, it went back that she could not find any group here in Texas. And then with the pandemic, the world became one and she could find a group to meditate. And it did not stop. She did not stop even a single day from then onwards. So now she's working as a project manager at Citibank, Tampa, Florida, to pay all her bills and to feed bite to me. So she even conducts meditation classes book clubs and wisdom sharing sessions in PMC USA and PMC Multilingual to feed her soul. So this is all about Prasanna Garu, and I welcome you here with all my heart. And I'm so excited to hear much more about you, and because it's a very interesting topic about enlightened masters. So it's all yours. Welcome back.
Thank you, Sohana, for a wonderful meditation as usual in the morning.
Thank you.
Let us dwell into the topic. Let me share my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, before we actually move into the Enlightened Masters topic, right? So the actual topic, let me take a few minutes. What is an enlightenment? So the name itself indicates enlightenment. So it is giving the light is there in the enlightened itself. So this is all about how much light, how we are living, how much bright we are living in our lives. So who is called an enlightened master, and how we can become an enlightened. So in a simple, so whenever you saw those big figures like Ramana Maharshi or Avatar Babaji, all these things, many people, many of us will think that, okay, this is not for us. So this may require a lot of sadhana, a lot of practice, so much thing we require. So this may not be for us. And no, friends. So enlightenment can be achieved, and it can be achieved by each and every one of us in this lifetime itself. So that is the most important thing we have to understand before we understand the enlightened masters thing. Okay, so enlightenment is in a simple terms. If you take, so enlightenment is understanding who you are and understanding who everybody around you. So in a simple words, we can say that. So if you understand like who you are, who you, whenever you question who am I, who you are, so you may get the question like, okay, if I take I'm Prasanna, or I'm a project manager working, I'm this thing, I'm living in this particular house, or I am this. So this is all not you, this is all not me. So it is the name was given after my birth. If it is a house, I bought it and I'm just living it. If it is a job, today I'm working in the job, tomorrow I'm not working in the job. So what are we? So if you go on thinking that way, like that, right? So I'm a mother of, so after the marriage only I became the mother, and I'm mother of these people, and I'm a daughter, so only after the birth I came. So who are you? So this is the question that every one of us has to keep on asking, right? What is that we are? What is that we are, and how we can? If you inquire that question, you will get to know like who you are. You are not your body. You are not your mind. You are not your position. You are not what you are physically representing. So the if the once you understand that you are not all of these things, then you will understand you are the soul, and you are from where you got that soul. Where is this soul come from? What is the self came from? That self or the self consciousness came from a bigger, the supreme consciousness. One may call it as Mahavishnu, one may call it as Lord Shiva, and another may call it as Jesus. Some other may call it as any other thing. So there is a supreme consciousness, we can say. Okay, from all from the supreme consciousness, we all came. So we are all having the same qualities as of the supreme consciousness, right? So, even in the normal life, so when somebody something achieved by a daughter or a son, we say that whose daughter is that, whose son. So they are able to do that kind. So when we are the a part of that supreme consciousness, then we are having all the qualities that the supreme consciousness is also having, right? So that is where we are. So the once we realized that, so when we realized that when we know that we are from that supreme consciousness, the way that we behave with others, the way we behave with ourselves will be changed. That is where actually we will be feeling that enlightenment. Suppose if we start finding the faults with everybody, with everybody. He is not good. He is behaving that. She is behaving that. If we start behaving, finding the faults with everybody, then we are not enlightened masters. Who is enlightened masters? Who is trying to understand that everybody is behaving in their own way, in their own plan, according to their own plan. So there is nothing good and bad. So everything is an acceptable thing. So when we understand that, so those are the enlightened masters. Instead of finding faults, if we are trying to accept them as they are, so he is an enlightened master. He or she is an enlightened master. Okay. So similarly, the enlightened master is not the one who will not do any mistakes. That is again the wrong concepts. Enlightened masters will do them. Everybody will do the mistakes. Only thing is, enlightened masters will understand, will learn from their mistakes, and try to forget quickly what they have done. Only they will be listening those lessons, and they will be learning those lessons, and they'll keep in they'll keep them in their life. So those are the enlightened masters. Okay, so everybody will do our mistakes. We must have done all the mistakes, but once we understand that these are the mistakes we done, we learn from the lessons and we keep in our life. So those are the enlightened masters. Okay. Enlightened masters will not point out the mistake of others. They try to help them. Suppose if they are less enlightened, or if they try to, they will try to help them to become the enlightened. So they will not point the fingers, or they'll not point the mistakes. They'll point the mistakes from themselves, but not the others. Okay. Similarly, enlightened masters will always learn from each and everyone. Everyone that you come across in your life will try to teach something. So if you can look that, if you can able to understand that, then you will be able to, you will be an enlightened master. Suppose you may say that a person is not having any good qualities that you have learned. You can even say that, okay, you should not be like that. If you are like that, then you will not be liked by any person in the society. So similar, every person will have something. So this is how we, that depends upon how we look at them, what we are looking at them. So that is how depends. Once you start learning from each and every sun, every day it is actually, it's the sun is rising. So how disciplined the sun is rising. Suppose if you think that one day the sun doesn't rise at all, so how the life will be. So how much discipline the sun is rising. So if you take an ant, small thing, how hard work it is doing for to save the food. So you can you can get, so not only from everywhere, when we can learn from every insect and every plant and every nature, then why can't we learn from every human being? So there will be if every human being, they will have their own special things. So we should be able to, the enlightened master is the one who will try to learn from everyone and keep up the lessons, and also try to help the others who are less enlightened. And if you say that enlightened, and also before we go into the masters, once we have to do, enlightenment is not the thing that one can give you. No one can give you this enlightenment. So even the enlightened master cannot give you the enlightenment. He will try to tell that what is an enlightenment, how you can work on that. But is that you yourself has to work on it, and you have to work, and you have to gain that enlightenment. One cannot give, this is not the thing that one can give it to you. You have to understand, you have to feel within yourself, you have to understand who you are. You have to understand who are the others. Then only you will feel, you will get that enlightenment. It is not that if you go and bow to somebody, they are going to give the enlightenment. That is not. If somebody is saying that I can give an enlightenment to you, he himself or she herself is not an enlightened master. You have to get, you have to acquire your own enlightenment. The once you understand, suppose if you are getting like, you are having a lot of difficulties in your life. The moment you are blaming others, oh, God is giving me a lot of difficulties in this life, why he is not helping me, then you are not enlightened master. Once you understand that all these difficulties were created by you, you are the one who took all these challenges for this life. By accepting all these challenges, you came to this earth planet to take the birth and experience those experiences. The moment you understand that you are an enlightened master, friends, always remember that we are the creator of our own reality. In any time, we are the creator. Our thoughts, our deeds, our past life karmas or whatever is the one which is giving you whatever that we are facing today. Today, whatever we are facing, so those are the foundation again. So today, if you are doing good, maybe it is going to come. You are manifesting good for the future. If you are doing something harm to the other, then you are manifesting the same thing. If not this life, next life, you have to take, and we ourselves, we have to go, we are going to take that all the deeds and come back and experience in this life. Okay. Now let us go with this small introduction. Let us go and see, because enlightened masters is like a very vast topic. I'll just touch upon a few topics or a few gurus from where we can see. So these are all the gurus. If you are seeing in my screen, these are all the gurus, and these are all the masters who are enlightened masters. So the first one that I'll talk about is the Mahavtar Babaji. So right now, the meditation also, we all have invited Mahavtar Babaji, and we felt the consciousness, and we will feel his energies. He is known to be the immortal guru, and who is living over 200 years, 2000, sorry, over 2000 years. And there is still there is a cave, Mahavtar Babaji cave in the Himalaya near Badrinath. And whoever goes there in the Mahavtar Babaji cave, they still feel a lot of energies. Not only whoever goes there, if you are in a deep meditation, if you are able to do it, there is all this, just now the Sohana has given us a process meditation in which she has also invited the Mahavtar Babaji. Whenever you connected to his consciousness, you can feel that bliss. You can feel that his consciousness. So many of the meditators, so whether you may not say, you may say that I'm a new and I may not able to get it, nothing like that. Everybody can able to feel. Only thing is what we need to have that focus, concentration, and go into the deep meditation. So everybody can feel his presence, can feel his consciousness, and can feel his miracles in our lives. To know more about, right? So this is a lot to learn about this Mahayogi, and yeah, he is considered as many people was considered him as an incarnation or avatar of Lord Shiva, and he spread the message of the Kriya Yoga to the mankind. So the Kriya Yoga is the one which gave the gift to the mankind. And to know more, like recently, you can see the conversations with Mahavtar Babaji by Master Pallavi. There is a small book where you all, when I read the book, I felt like his consciousness and I felt like talking to him. Many questions that you have will get answered on these things. So whoever get a chance, you try to read this book and you can able to connect to his consciousness. And recently, I'm also coming across the unified course on truth and practical. So T was missing in this truth and the practical guidance by Babaji. So he has given he has given like so many weeks, like 6 months course almost, if you do every week. So there's a course where he has given a practically guidance how you can connect to your higher self, what the way that you can connect to how you can find out what are the thoughts that are coming from the God, and what are the thoughts that you yourself are actually doing it, how you can correct those thoughts, how to know your higher self name, all the things, and which the parallelly the morning, every morning we are doing, PMC is doing that meditation, unified meditation also, through which also you will be able to connect to Mahavtar Babaji, even after this 21 days of meditation. Okay, JTTP meditation, you can do that. So this is the another way. And you can, you find that so many books on his Baba, beloved Babaji, and Mahavtar Babaji by Paramahamsa Yogananda. And apart from so many Kriya Yoga books. So this is about Mahavtar Babaji, who is given a lot of, who is enlightened masters, and who is still giving, able to connect to the lot of masters and giving his wisdom. And I just took all the gurus or whoever enlightened masters only after the 1800s or something. So that because these are all the last 200 years gurus, right? So that we are all able to connect, understand, or at least able to connect. Next one is the Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is 1836 to 1886. This and many of you know he is a Gangadhar Chattopadhyaya, and who was many people will feel that avatar of different avatars. He was experienced a very spiritual very engaged itself. He is able to feel, and he was influenced by the many religious traditions. So he was a devoted. He was with the his devotion is towards the Kali Mata and Tantra, Shakti, and Vaishnavi Bhakti. So these are the people who he worshipped a lot, and he gave the Advaita Vedanta. So the main thing that he has given to the mankind is Advaita Vedanta. So the word may seems to be very the big and all, but Advaita Vedanta, what it says is the whole thing, the whole God is, if you take, the God is a super consciousness. You are also what, whoever. So the God, if you take it in the terms Paramatma, and you are also the Jivatma, you are, we are, whoever, every one of us is a Jivatma, is a part of it only. It is a part of that supreme consciousness, and it is nothing but the whole consciousness only. So we and the God is the same, one and the same, because we came from that God particle only. So we are the same as that God, and we have the same qualities as that of the God. That is Advaita Vedanta, means that is the thing. So which is also talked in the Vedas. So that is why it is called Vedanta, right? Vedanta means the essence of the Vedas at the end. So that's what he brought up. The Ramakrishna Paramahamsa brought up the Advaita Vedanta. There are the other masters who brought up, like Ramanujacharya brought Visishta Advaita Vedanta. He says that a God is a big particle. So God is a big thing, like super consciousness, and we are the small part of it. We are also the small part of it at the end of the day. That is a Visishta Advaita. And if you take the Madhvacharya, he says the duality. That is why that was not so much. So God is separate and we are separate. But Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is derived from the Vedas, the Advaita Vedanta. What he said is, you are the whole. You are the whole, which is from the God. So you are having all the qualities. The same is taught in the PMC also. You are not you don't think that you are a limited person. You are not limited to this body. But the moment you are thinking that you are limited, you can only do this, you can only do that. That is where you are actually limiting ourselves. You are having an unlimited power. You are having an unlimited capacity that you can do anything. If God can do something, you can do the same thing, because you are the whole from that big whole only. You are also, you yourself can do all the things. I'll just give you a small example, right? So to understand, like, you are nothing but the God particle are the same thing. That suppose if I say suppose if you take that road, who created the road? You will say that some engineer was created that road. Suppose if I say the mountain, who created that mountain? If I say anyone, will immediately say that maybe the God created the mountain, or the God created this nature. But the mountain, we are actually taking up the mountain also, we are breaking up, and we are able to form the road, and we are able to go inside, and we are meddling with the nature, and we are able to use it. So who can do that? Who can do that? Suppose I'll give you a small example. I have an iPhone and I have a repair. If I take it to the Samsung engineer, can he able to do that? You'll say that no, this is not, ma'am, this is not, I'm not here, it can't be repaired. You have to take it to the Apple store, isn't it? So which means that the phone, the small phone itself, the mobile phone, so it can be done only by the person who is actually making it, which means that only the manufacturer can meddle with it. If he is not a manufacturer, he cannot meddle or he cannot modify it. Similarly, when we are meddling with the nature, when we are able to do something, so who is the manufacturer? So you, as a the God, you as a self, you as a self-conscious, you created that particular nature. Because of that, you as an engineer now, you are able to meddle with that, and you are able to use that nature in your for your purpose. So when you are meddling with the nature and able to use it, means only the creator can meddle with that. It may be the phone, or it may be the nature, or it may be the mountain or anything. So that is an example, like where who can do that? Only who knows that the creator. So you are the creator of everything. When you when you are in the consciousness, higher consciousness, supreme consciousness level, you did all the creation, and now you came here in the human body to experience everything. So you are not a separate from the God. You are the part of the God. So that is what all these enlightened masters are trying to say. That you yourself can do everything. You are having that capacity. So you can do everything. You do not have that limited thoughts. So that is what the Advaita Vedanta says. You are the total part from the God, and you are total. You are just the part of it. And you, if God can do something, you are also able to do everything. Okay. So he is a priest, as a priest of that Dakshineswara Kali temple. His mystical temperament and this is gradually gained and widespread the acknowledgement. He was there in the Kali Mata temple, and his disciple is a Vivekananda, that you know, and later he formed the Ramakrishna mission, and which even today we see that a lot of Ramakrishna missions everywhere, and you can see the his works and his books, etc. So the next one is the most of us people will be following is Shirdi Sainath Shirdi Sai Baba, who is from 1838 to 1918 October 15th. This many of us might be the devotees of him, and what he's trying to say from the beginning to the end. So he has given a lot of he came in his era. He's tried to give that there is a no the give the union between this. The friendly relationship between the Hindu and Muslim devotees. Hindus considered him as an Hindu, and Muslims considered him as a Muslims. He has given a constant teachings, a concrete teachings of the moral code to love everybody. Forgiveness is importance, helping others, charity, contentment, inner peace, and devotion to God and Guru. So this is the things that he taught us. His Satcharitra with the 53 chapters that many of us are reading, or many of there will be among you also there will be many Baba devotees where you are reading. But what he is trying, have you understand how what he is trying to tell? If you just go and read your first chapter itself, so in the first beginning chapter itself is said like you have to do the meditation. So meditation is the main important thing where you can reach to me. So where you can reach the ultimate to me in the sense here it is a supreme consciousness. From the first chapter to the last chapter, he tried to impart the soul knowledge in a different way. So many places he told, if you think that I am just this body, then you are not, I guarantee that you have not known to the Baba. So which means that if you think that Shirdi Sai Baba is just the body and he just lived only in that period, and he is there only in the Shirdi, if you are thinking that he says that you are not a true devotee, which means that he is an unlimited. When he is unlimited, and he also said that if you feel that you are body, then you don't know. You are not the body, you are the soul within your body. You are the soul which took the body to experience the life. He mentioned in many places, and in many places, in many stories also. You may see that those chapters are the stories, but there is a lot of devotion. There is a lot of meaning inside the stories to explain. So he may be giving just that, just like what you say, the merchants and the oil story, the lamp lighting the lamps. But when they lie to him, he'll able to understand, right? So he just light the lamps with the just with the water and it. What is that? It is not that just the miracle that he has done. He is, if you are devoted, if you are devoted like anything, like you can able to do everything. And is also like the supreme consciousness is knowing everything, whether you are doing good or bad, everything was recorded. So that this is the things that we have to understand from the stories, not that he did some miracle. So if any of these enlightened masters, all these masters was born as a human beings on this earth planet. Everybody are born, coming and born on this earth planet, and showing us that when they can do it, you can do it. When they can enlighten, we can enlighten. So in a different forms, in the different masters forms, all these people came to this earth in order to show us that it is possible by you. You have to understand the thing. It is not that only this worldly thing, or this life is not the end of it. This is a small thing, yeah, out of our road, so many lives. This is only the small thing. You can enlighten and you can able to do that. That is what the Shirdi Sai Baba also mentioned to us. Next enlightened master is Ramana Maharshi. He always insisted to have that self inquiry: who am I? As I mentioned in the beginning of the enlightened masters, like what is so who we have to understand: who am I? We are not the body, we are not the mind, we are that self consciousness. So that is what he mentioned. Like, are he everybody? He has given some 20 questions or 21 questions. The thing will be there. If you can inquire yourself with the 21 questions, so you will understand actually who you are, and you will get enlightened with the true self. You will understand who is the true self of you, and you will get your self realization. He at the age of 16 itself, he had that near death experience, and from there he become like he traveled to Arunachal, and there he itself he stayed for until the end. He stayed there. He practiced, and he told us number of paths, but he always recommended that the self inquiry is the best inquiry for the self realization, self awareness, with the devotion, and surrender to yourself with the universe. Surrender yourself with universe, and surrender and know who you are. This is the best thing, that inquiry consisting of that mind in the self, meditation in thinking. That's the one self, that Brahman. Ultimately, we have to learn that who is that Brahman. That is what it is: existence and consciousness and the bliss. Once you know that who is that Brahman, you will be able to know that consciousness. You will be able to know bliss. We are the embodiment of the bliss. We are the happy persons. We need not feel like if you buy a car, you are happy. If you get a promotion in the job, it is not that we ourselves, that is the happiness is our nature. But we are thinking that we are forgetting that we are a blissful beings, we are a divine beings, and we are just thinking that we are ordinary beings, and if we get that only, we'll be happy. If we buy this only, we are happy. That is where we are actually becoming, or we are actually going too much into the materialistic things, and we are forgetting that we are the divine beings. All these enlightened masters came and experienced themselves in their life, and they are trying to teach us through by example how we can live. So the Rama Maharshi nature is, your nature is peace and happiness. We are always the peaceful and happiness. Thoughts are obstacles of the realization. So just do not give energies to your thoughts. A thought must be quelled as soon as it rises. As soon as it rises, just leave it. Do not give the energy to that thought. Even in the meditation, so many people will say that I am getting so many thoughts. Don't fight with the thoughts. They will come. Let them go. Once the thought comes, let it go. Don't give the energy. Don't give your energy. Don't entertain thought in your mind. Whenever your thought arises, do not carry it by it. So do not carry by its thought. Just leave it. The next enlightened master is who because again these gurus, the birth, even Shirdi Sai Baba, we doesn't know where he birthed, to whom the parents, and also again the Akkalkot Maharaj, who died, who left his mortal body in 1878. He was popularly known as Swami Samarth, and widely considered him as the incarnation of Dattatreya. So in our the thing, there are the 5 incarnations we call him. Means in the Kali Yuga, in the current days, last to few hundred years, right? So these are the people who came and who try to live as a saint life, and who try to teach us how we can enlighten, how the way that we have to live that life. So he traveled across the Indian subcontinent, and eventually settled in Akkalkot, a village in Maharashtra. he resided for 22 years there. Okay, follow the path of truth. Here his thing is follow the path of truth. What is that truth? So we have to understand truth and go and follow that path. He never encouraged the people to sit idle. Always do some work. Never sit idle. Don't be lazy. So do some work. Whatever the work that you like it, you feel happy within it, right? So this is his thing. Always do something or the other. Don't just lie down. Don't sit, be lazy. So if you are working, work in that work, you find the God. No, there is a massive power station. What is the massive power station? Our mind is a massive power station. If you are giving a good food, good thoughts to your mind, then all the good work will come. If you are giving a bad food, bad thoughts, bad deeds, then all these are the bad ideas you will be coming. So Hitler feed the bad ideas to his mind. So he became a Hitler. He caused the many destruction, caused he is the reason for so much destruction. And Buddha, Gautama, who also has a born as just a human being like a Hitler, and he feed the very good thoughts, and he inquired about himself. He inquired about what is the reason for this misery, and he tried to find out the path, and he became Buddha. So it is everybody's thing, whether you want to become a Hitler by feeding all the bad thoughts, and whether you want to become a Buddha by feeding all the good thoughts. So it is the mind. So our mind is having that massive power station. So it is all we ourselves what we are feeding to our mind. Next one is Trilinga Swami. He is a legendary figure, and you can see his time period, right? He was almost lived in 250 plus years. The Ramakrishna, in that period, he referred him as a walking Shiva of Varanasi. So he is also considered as the incarnation of Shiva. Under his mother guidance, he did a sadhana, Kali Mata sadhana for 20 years, and then he became enlightened. So he took the sannyasa, and then he traveled across the world in order to explain how the way of living. So all these gurus, what they have told is try to find out the true path. So here, what we are trying in the JTTP, we are trying to go to that true path only. So all these enlightened masters also taught us to go to that true path only. Okay. Next one is the Lahiri Mahasaya. Lahiri Mahasaya is, if you remember, the Mahavatar Babaji we learned, right? So Lahiri Mahasaya is a disciple of that Babaji. And he he is also spread that yogic science of Kriya Yoga. Okay, he lived in Varanasi, and his disciple is Yukteswar Giri, and Yukteswar Giri's disciple is again the Paramahamsa Yogananda. You must have seen the autobiography of Yogi, right? From that book, we all get to know about this Lahir Mahasaya, Yukteswar Giri, all these gurus, and a widespread spread of the Kriya Yoga from all these gurus. Trilinga Swami is also there in his time. Like he praised the Lahir Mahasaya as the following: like Lahir Mahasaya is like a divine kitten, remaining wherever the cosmic mother has placed him. While dutifully playing the part of worldly man, he has received that perfect realization. He beautifully maintained the perfect realization of perfect man in the cosmic, the normal world, like the worldly man, but still he attained the thing. So even our PMC will always say, suppose if you are saying that, oh, I don't want this job, or I don't want to have, because when you see all the enlightened masters, they went and they just did the 20 years sadhana, 30 years sadhana, and they are able to get enlightened. So in the samsara, when we are doing with the family life, we may not able to get it, so we want to leave it. If you are thinking that, then you are not an enlightened master, because once you take the life, once you got married, once you are in this particular life, you took this responsibility that you are going to lead this life. We should be in this family life, in this life only, we can able to practice. That is why this wonderful gift of the meditation came into our lives, where you can still continue our duties, where you tell that is always, sir always mentions, Swati sir, go find the middle path, not that going to the Himalayas and able to get it. So because when you go to Himalayas, you do not have any work, and then attaining is easy, maybe the easy path. That is not the great thing. Being in samsara, doing everything in the samsara, and then if you are able to achieve this one, that is the great thing. So that path only we have to go in order to know this true path. And next one is the Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is a main disciple of the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He also took that, carried out by this Advaita Siddhanta, whatever the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was mentioned. And initially he doesn't like it. All his thing, he used to be rebelled against his teacher things when he goes there. But once accidentally, it was not so, it's not intentional, but accidentally he touched the feet of his guru and he opened up his bliss of divinity. So from that moment onwards, he became like so blissful, and he started teaching. So with this, people will think that everybody will go and touch the feet of the God. No, he was already a ripe fruit, because he already having that kind of inquisitiveness, everything. So he got it. So it is not that if you touch the enlightenment ways in the similar thing also, because he touched the feet of the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. If you go and touch on the feet of Guru, we may get enlightenment. No, masters, because enlightenment we cannot get just by touching. He got it. That is that is his thing. But if we want to get an enlightenment, we have to continuously practice. We have to continuously be aware in that. Then only we can say we can get this enlightenment. I'll just because yeah, one more guru. He is a Sripada Sri Vallabha. He is in the 13th century. Why I touched upon him is there is a 5 incarnations. Actually, from this path, I came to this meditation path, I can say. So I was a devotee of Shirdi Sai Baba. So from this, I saw all the 5 Dattatreya Avatara. So from the Dattatreya was first incarnated in this world with the Sripada Sri Vallabha, and later as a Narasimha Saraswati, and then Manikya Prabhu, and fourth one, as I show you, the Swami Samartha Akkalkot Maharaj, and fifth one is Shirdi Sai Baba. This is what we say. And all the why God is coming, why so many avatara, so many incarnations he is taking. He wanted to tell us that you also can become like that. He wanted to teach us that we are having an unlimited powers. He did that. He was there 16 years, and then he disappeared with the physical form at the age of 30. Okay, so all these gurus has everybody, every one of us might. I just wanted to give you the one sloka and the meaning of it, because many of us might be reading this sloka while we are worshipping the God or a guru or anything. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Gnanamurtam Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrishyam Tasya Masyadi Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Rahityam Sadgurum Tam Namami. So this slokam, I am sure that every one of us might be reading in your prayers or in your whatever the things that you are actually reading or anything. But let us go to this one. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Gnanamurtam. Brahmanandam. What is that Brahmanandam? What, how we can go to that Brahmanandam? What is that Brahma Anand? Ananda means it's a happiness, right? Brahmananda means it is the super happiness. That is the bliss of that Brahman. Brahmanandam is that bliss of that Brahman. Absolute consciousness. Ananda is a bliss. Brahmanandam is a super consciousness. That bliss. When we Sukadam means it's a Sukha means joy, happy. Paramasukha means it is always added a supreme adjective to that. Paramasukadam, it is an ultimate joy. That is a going into that absolute consciousness is a supreme joy. You cannot get any other joy. That itself is a joy. Paramasukadam. Kevalam means it is the only thing. Only this is the only thing. Kevalam, that is only thing. Isolated. Kevalam. Gnana Murtim. Gnana Murtim is the Gnana is one's wisdom, right? Embodiment of the wisdom. Gnana is a wisdom, knowledge, Murti, form, ideal embodiment. So that is a Gnana. So that super consciousness was embodied in the Murti. So whenever you are saying that, so we have to reach through whatever the way that you are worshipping, whether you are worshipping the ideal guru or anybody, whatever the way you are worshipping, you have to reach to that Brahmanandam. So the ultimate bliss we have to reach. That is the first line. And then Dvandva Titam. Dvandva means it is the duality. Dvandva Atitam. Dvandva means duality, good and bad. Um, Everything you'll have that two things, right? All short, this kind of thing, good, bad. That duality, you have to go beyond the duality. Atita means it's a beyond. Dvandva Titam. Go beyond that duality. Gagana Sadrishyam. Gagana means sky. Sadrishyam is like a sky. So it is a like a, that much it is there. If you go beyond the duality, there is a big thing that like a sky. What is that? Tat Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. That is the Tasya Masyadi Laksham, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. What is that? Tat, I am that. What is that? I am the God. So beyond that, what is there? If you go beyond the duality, it is there that I am the God, Tattvamasi. Laksham, what is that Laksham? That is the one which you have to get, you have to attain. That is a concentration, that's the focus you need to get it. So you should go there. Tasya Tattvamasyadi Laksham. And what is the second thing that we always say? Ekam Nityam Amalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Rahityam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Ekam, one. So if you go to the duality, beyond the duality, you are going to the oneness. Okay, Nityam, always, eternal. Vimalam Achalam, without Achalam means it is a Chala means it is a just moving. Achala means it is not moving, immovable. Vimalam Achalam, without impurities, there is no impurities. There is no impurities, there is no moving. Vimalam Achalam, without impurities and immovable. Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam, everything you have to see as a witness. Sarvadhi, everything. Witness everything. Sarva means everything. Sakshi, witness. Bhutam, existence, manifestation, everything was you witness. Okay. And bhavatitam, beyond the emotions. Bhavatitam, atitam. Bhava means emotions, atitam is beyond the emotions, you see. Triguna rahitam, there are three gunas like sattva guna, rajas guna, tamo guna. Beyond these qualities, go beyond these qualities. Triguna rahityam, beyond these qualities. Sadgurum, who is there? Holy Guru is there. Holy Guru, dispeller of darkness. This darkness, enlightenment is just removing the darkness is enlightenment, right? So dispeller of darkness, tam, to that, namami, to that solution. So if you want to salute, that is what the solution. Whom you have to salute? You have to salute at supreme consciousness to become one with. So if you are actually removing all these things, duality, and if you are going beyond this duality, if you are going beyond your emotions, if you are going beyond your trigunas, then what you are there, you are the God. So these are the things. So in the everyday, any God, if you even this sloka was given in the Guru Gita, and any God if you are doing, you must be reading these things. So if you understand the meaning of it, this is the meaning. So if you understand only these slokas also, we can understand and practice, you can reach to that ultimate God. Okay, now until now I have just explained about the spiritual gurus which are existing from 1950s onwards, and I have taken an example. These are not the whole set, these are only a small, which in the limited time that I was given. I'll just go through some of the gurus or some of the enlightened masters who tries to tell us the way of life. Maybe because they are still living and they give like different books and different things. And so for the modern age gurus, or for the gurus that we can able to follow, right? So I'll just go here. New age spiritual leaders or enlightened masters. So if you take the first one, I'll go with the Dr. Subhash Patriji, who has given us this Anapanasati meditation. So a simple technique of just observing your breath. So by observing your breath, how much you can go there, how you can go to your how you can reach to your consciousness, how you can inquire about yourself. So that is a very good and the gift given for every one of us. So friends, so always remember this Anapanasati and try to do the meditation every day as You already have given so many days, at least those many minutes of your age. If you are able to do that, then you find that bliss, and you will never you never want to miss that particular thing. That bliss, if you can get every day in the morning, then the entire day will be so fruitful. And once you understand, then he said, like, he is the one who said he is not the guru. He always mentioned, I am not the guru, your breath is your guru. Okay, do not bow down to anybody, bow down to your own self consciousness, bow down to the, you are that God, you go and do it. So this is one of the things which is attract me, which I got attracted. So you know yourself. And the second one is swadhyaya, because if you say, like, you have to understand, if somebody preaches you something, because if we have to learn from the preaching, there is a very, very good book, which is a Bhagavad Gita, which is already there, which the Sri Krishna was preached to us many, many, many decades back, and it is there everywhere. But are we learning anything? We are not learning. There is also soul knowledge. There is everything that our Patriji is teaching is also there, but we are not learning. But he mentioned, like, you have to experience yourself. So you have to learn yourself. Go Swadhyaya is the one very, what do you say, very enlightening thing that he imparted all of his disciples, or all of his, I cannot say disciples, all of his masters. Because Swadhyaya, whenever you are learning each and every book, knowing the good different masters, you must have, you already gone through the so many masters in this journey of 20 days, right? I think today is 16th day. So many other masters have talked about Melarapa, Loksamrampa, Ramta. So many masters, they talked about it. So all these masters, how they are able to get it, and if we are able to learn their experience, how their journey, then you will be able to understand more. Because if you see Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, there are somewhere, but these are all the gurus whom you have seen in this current age. So these are the enlightened masters. So what we can understand is, when they can do it, we can also do it. We can also follow that path. And satsang. So this is what we are doing, all of us together, talking about some book or somebody, are learning the things and sharing the experiences, meditational experiences is the one. And he got a beautiful thing, beautiful, he introduced the beautiful thing as a pyramid meditation to every one of us, where we can get connected more fast under the pyramid. You will be able to get the more energy. And Paurnami meditation, he gave the importance of Paurnami meditation, where you will be able to grasp the more cosmic energy during those days when the moon is very near to the earth and connecting to the nature. If you do that meditation in the nature, the mountains, or in the nature, if you are able to do, even if you go and sit in the backyard and do it also, by connecting your feet with the Bhumata, with the earth, then also you'll connect more. So these are all the things he widespread, he'll able to support. I heard about him, like, he used to going just to teach one person. He used to travel 2-3 hours in an RTC bus and go there and teach him the meditation. In that day, if he thinks, if one person, what I can achieve, we may not able to get this Anapanasati meditation through this widespread. He consistently did for so many years, for 1-2 persons, for a small groups. He even went, if somebody invited to his home, he went and he tried to teach him. So now see, so many countries is that this Anapanasati meditation was widespread in so many countries, and so many masters are able to find the bliss of it. And I am as one of them that who find that bliss in this Anapanasati meditation and want to spread to to the all the friends and people around me. And you must have heard about Deepak Chopra and his meditations. He is an Ayurvedic New Age guru. And he is an basically Indian, and who is in fluent USA. And his 7 spiritual laws of success is seven spiritual laws of success is one of his book, where you can outline the simple guidelines and focus on. You can learn more. And next one is Dalai Lama. Every one of you know this 14th Dalai Lama is believed to be the reincarnation of the Buddha, because of his compassion and everything. So he, even though he is 78 years old, he is constantly traveling and spreading this meditation and understanding throughout the world. And next one is Paulo Coelho. He is a book, the writer of Alchemist. And you can learn this book and you can see the so many truths, how the way that we can live the life. Next is the Pope Francis. This 226th Pope was he turned the Catholic Church, the image, in a very positive way to the entire world. And next one is the Thich Nhat. He is a Vietnamese Buddhist Zen master, and he is 89 years young, and he wrote the books of how the mindfulness affect our thing. And Eckhart Tolle, everybody, if you, his ultimate book that I can suggest is his book is The Power of Now. He has written so many books on the New Age spirituality, but Power of Now. If you can live in that present moment, if you think always we go on the past moment or we go and live in the future moments, past or future, we all, because we always think that that time it happened, so because of that this is happening, or future I want to become like this, I want to be happy in the future, so I want to earn. So we are not living in the present. He insisted with the almost like a 12 chapters. He insists the book is in the form of question and answers. So how to live in the power of now. So if you live in the present moment, how happy you will be, how profound you will be. So this his spiritual message was a very good book. Who has a I recommend everybody to read that book, Power of Now. Definitely everyone will find it interesting, the way he explained the things. Sorry. Somewhere I moved it. Okay, next one is a James Redfield. He has given a celestial prophecy book, which is, he has given a 9 insights from 600 BC itself. Like this book is very, it feels like a thriller, but in the thriller, he mentioned like all the 9 insights and how the energies will flow from the, how we are flow from the nature to ourselves, or how one try to, it is all, suppose 2 persons are fighting, it is nothing but energy battle. So one trying to get the energy from the other, how it is happening, that was explained. It was a very beautiful book. And if you want to, means if you do not have that, there is a movie also, the Celestial Prophecy, the same book. You can watch the movie and try to learn. So once you watch the movie, you'll definitely feel the interesting in learn the book. How, why coincidence, why everybody meets in our life. If somebody is meeting couple of again and again in our life, means that means they have a message to deliver to us, and they have a message to take from us. So we all, how the coincidences will happen, how the energy flow will happen, everything was explained very beautifully. So for all the moms, I feel we have to read this book in order to know how the parenting should happen also. I learned a bit more from this book. So I recommend. And next one is, sorry, James Redfield. Yeah, with that, I just stopped because I cannot explain all the enlightened masters here. So I just took 9 spiritual gurus who are there from 1950s around that period, 1850s to 1900s, and then I just took 9 enlightened masters who are there in the, who has given us a beautiful books and who has an enlightened masters currently living. So with this, I'll just conclude this session, and I'll open for the questions. I can stop sharing.
Thank you so much, Prasanna Garu, because, oh my God, it is like very informative, very interesting, and out of all, very inspiring, because after just looking all the demos and what best we could be, it's very inspiring for everyone. And thank you so much for this good wisdom, because most of the time when we are doing so much of the time, we just stay hold on with a lot of blocks that we have, but we don't look forward for the possibilities what best we can be. But this is completely an eye-opener. Thank you so much. So guys, today we had been to this good session, so why not questions? So what all you have here? We have Prasanna Garu, so you can just start asking your questions, raise your hands, or you can post it in the chat, and whichever you feel comfortable.